this. If you don't know me already, I make cooking videos lately, but I also have some vlogs that you guys can check out, makeup videos that I don't do so much more like often. But I did my makeup today and I didn't film it, but if you like it, then maybe I will. So today we are going to be making churros, but not just any churros. We're going to be making the Disneyland churros. As you know, I mean, it's Corona season, so we can't really go to Disneyland, but I really wanted to make them at home and try to recreate them. So I seen this recipe on Tasty's YouTube, and apparently Disney released their recipe. If you want to see how these Disneyland churros came out, then just keep on watching. So for ingredients, you will need butter, flour, eggs, sugar, vanilla, cinnamon, salt, and that is it for the ingredients. So we are just gonna go ahead and pull up the video so I don't get confused. Okay, I have it right here. And I'm just gonna follow this recipe. So we are gonna go over to the stove. So first I'm going to roll up my sleeves. And we already put our stove on like a medium-high heat. This burner gets really, really hot, so I'm just doing what I know for that. And then we are going to add a cup of water. Eight tablespoons of unsalted butter. A quarter teaspoon of cinnamon, a quarter teaspoon of salt. So after tasting the Disneyland recipe, she also came to find that she added a little bit of sugar to it. So we're gonna add a tablespoon. And also we are gonna add some vanilla. In the comments, everybody was saying add vanilla, and that it most likely, that's what's missing from the recipe that Disney released, so we're gonna go ahead and add that as well. Okay, so now that it's at a roaring boil, we are going to turn it down to low. And so now that it's low, we are going to add a cup and a quarter of flour. We're going to mix it together until it comes into a ball. It smells so good in here. It smells like cinnamon and sugar, and it just smells like Christmas, and I love it. We are going to now let it sit for 5 to 7 minutes and wait until you're able to touch it. Okay, so now that it's cool, we're gonna add 3 eggs, one at a time. So one, 2, and then that's 3 eggs. We're just going to incorporate this all until it comes back into the dough. Alrighty, Alrighty, so now that we have our dough, we're gonna take a pastry bag with a large star tip and fill our dough in our pastry bag. We have our dough, we're just gonna set it aside and we're gonna make our cinnamon sugar mixture. So for our cinnamon sugar, we are gonna need a half a cup of sugar and a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now we have our pot with our vegetable oil. We are gonna get this up to 350 degrees and then we're going to check it, our thermometer, when it's done. As this is getting hot, we also have a plate with some paper towels, so after we fry, we can go ahead and drain it. And then after we fry and put it on the paper towel to drain, we are going to put it in our cinnamon sugar, and we have this right next to that plate, so it's kind of like an assembly line. Okay, you guys, so our oil is at 350, and then we're just going to make little bite-sized churros, and we're going to cut it off with a knife. And you also don't want to put too many in the pan because you don't want it to overcrowd. And we're just transferring them over to our little drying rack. And then we let them sit for a little bit, and then we're going to just plop them on to the cinnamon sugar while they're still nice and warm, so the sugar gets attached to it. Keep on doing that and put them on this plate until all of our dough is gone. Okay, so normally for the taste test, I have my fiance John come and taste it with me, but he's at work, so I'm just gonna have to taste these on my own. I'm okay with that. This is what they look like. I did longer ones and little bite size. They look so good. So let's go ahead and taste them. Get a good sugary one. I think I need to inspect another. Okay, you guys, so sorry for the brief intermission. I live in an apartment, so my neighbors are really loud. So if you hear any noises, that's why. So sorry. I think they just got home, so you might hear some stuff. They're in their kitchen right now, which is right on top of me. But I thought that the churros are really good for a churro, but they're not like Disneyland. It might have to do with that I made them really small, but that's the only piping tip that I had, so that's what I used. But the taste, good for a churro, just not Disneyland. So unfortunately, I'm still going to be craving Disneyland churros, but that's okay. These will do for now. And that is the end of the video. If you guys got this far, you might as well subscribe. Like this video if you liked it, and comment. I'd love to talk to you guys. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.